Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey if you're new. Today's video is going to be me testing a product and I am either going to get covered in it, it's going to go horribly wrong, or this is going to be the most ingenious thing ever. If you want to see a kit that is specially designed to fix broken makeup, then just keep watching. Okay, so I don't actually know how I'm going to show you this. We're just going to work with it here. Okay, so I have two Jeffree Star Skin Frosts. Wow, why is one of them covered in black stuff? Okay, so I have a Mystery Frost and I have the Deep Freeze, and both of these are broken. I have repressed them, sort of. But I never really liked how they repressed. I mean, I just repressed it with the moisture that was in it. I use a brand called IsoClean for all of my cleaning stuff with the salon. So IsoClean brush cleaner, this is my home one. Comes with a little dish. It's a little bit like Cinema Secrets, but that's the brush cleaner. I have their brush soap, charcoal brush soap. This is new to me. I haven't actually used this one yet. It comes with like a little scrubby thing. So if you want to see how that works, let me know. This is makeup sanitizer, so this isn't for sanitizing your brushes, it is for spraying on your makeup. So if I use this on a client, afterwards I could spray it and it sanitizes the makeup. I like the brand, and when I was ordering fresh stuff, I came across the fact that they have something called IsoClean Makeup Resurrector. Now this is for broken products, and it's a way to resurrect them. And I smart. So basically it is like a kit. So I'm gonna just give it a try, because anybody can buy from IsoClean. You get a fantastic discount if you are a professional. Okay, so what do? You prime the little pocket. It comes with these little pockets as well. Pretty sure you could wash these out and use them again maybe. Oh, I don't know actually, maybe not. But it comes with all these little pockets. There's loads of them. So it says you prime the pocket, which is put 3 drops of the IsoClean Resurrector. You get this as well. This is the resurrecting liquid. At the bottom of the pouch, ensure it sits in the black tip, as this primes the pouch and will prevent the powder from clogging. Alright, okay, so it prevents the clog of the powder at the bottom. Crumble the powder remains into the pouch. And finally, 3 is add Resurrector Solution. A few drops at a time until the powder is saturated. Blend with fingers and add more as required. Blend until the powder is dissolved into a smooth batter-like consistency, and then you cut the bottom off and squeeze it back into the container. So you've got to leave it to set for 12 hours. So I will see what the finished product is after 12 hours. So I'm going to try it with this one. And then if this one works, I'm going to try it with this one. Because this one isn't fully broken, it's just broken it up here. This bit down here is fine. So if it's not going to work, I don't want to ruin that whole thing. But this thing is shot. We're going to prime the pouch. And then I'm going to mash up. I don't know how. But that was kind of fun. Now I know why the makeup breakup do it. Right, this is quite a big pan, so I'm worried that this is going to make a mess. I'm maybe going to scoop. This is not easy to do with one hand. You need like a little stand that you can put the pouch in. I'm just like squeezing it and massaging it. I'm trying not to go too close to the top because obviously I want to keep it open. So the thing I like about this idea as well is, like, if you're just trying to like repress something and save it after it's broken, it's really hard to sort of control it, you know. So it's like if you go round and clean it all up and, you know, wipe around the edges and that, when you pour the powder back in, it just goes everywhere again. So it, like the, oh, just put it everywhere again. Obviously there's dry bits in the bottom, but they're going to be covered by the fresh new stuff, so I'm not worrying too much about that. I just want to get all the edges really nice and clean like that. So then it says blend it, cut the tip of the pouch and squeeze the contents back into the original container. That's all it says to do, so let's do that. Okay, I think it maybe should have been a wee bit more watery. Just gonna really gently add more. because I just think it's just too thick. Some really weird noises coming off this right about now. Right. That seems like a better consistency, to be fair. It does leave quite a lot of product behind. Isoclean, if you're watching this, you need to do bigger pouches for like bigger products. Okay, so I'm just gonna like smooth this out. Yeah, you can feel like the consistency difference up here to the stuff that's like further down. And then I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna put it up here to dry. And then we'll come back in 12 hours and see how we go. But that's what you're left with. This broke my heart. I've just remembered that I had it and there's not enough. Look at the state of my hands. I just realised. Okay, so this one is at the point where you cannot use it. So I think I'm going to give this one a go because it's a much smaller amount as well. That is Champagne Pop from Becca, just in case anyone's wondering. Absolutely love it. One of my all-time favourites. So and when I dropped it, I was absolutely devastated. So let's see if we can resurrect her. Okay, I'd say that's enough. See, that was like way quicker that time. I actually think I put too much in there. It's really watery. Okay, there's got to be a better way of getting this out of here. Because it's like, there's so much left in it. I need to figure out a way of doing this. I've got a pencil. So that's what we're left with. That one's quite watery. Okay, I'm gonna put it up there. Look at the state of my hands. Okay, so idea, really good. Delivery system, not the best. Just, it's like trying to get it back out of that packet. It's really kind of difficult. So, I will come back and I will see how they both work. We'll try them both out. Okay, so don't mind my appearance. I have literally just finished redoing my hair and in my dressing gown, and yeah, this is what you're gonna get today. So I let the compacts set overnight. Actually, it's been a couple of days now, and thought I would check on them to see what they were like, and I am pleasantly surprised. So that is the Champagne Pop. It's nice and flat. I mean, it definitely looks like sort of, you know, not an awful lot of it is left, but, you know, it's there. And then this is the Jeffree Star Deep Freeze. It was a little bit less liquidy, so it's got like a couple of little bumpy bits in it. But it's completely set. And, you know, it looks a hell of a lot more sturdy than it did before. So, real quick, because of the texture of Deep Freeze, it's definitely like a lot more metallic. It kind of takes a little bit more to get it off, but there it is there. You know, it still looks as stunning as ever. But because the Champagne Pop's a little bit more powdery to begin with, it swatches really easily. That's it, obviously, right there. It swatches fine with the brush as well, so it does actually lift off. I'm going to flip that little brush over and we're going to go into Champagne Pop, and yep, it swatches with the brush perfectly as well. It's just above my watch there. So, I mean, it worked. I'm pretty sure while I was doing it, I said that it was a bit of a faff. You lose a little bit of product in the little pouches that you use, but apart from that, it's done them perfect. So if it's the choice between losing the whole thing and salvaging most of it, I would go for salvaging most of it pretty much every time. So that is completely now ready to use again. Yeah, if you are somebody who tends to break a lot of eyeshadows, or you're somebody who likes to depot, see, this is a big thing. I don't know how popular it is anymore, but if you really like to depot, you know inevitably one or two, sometimes more, will break on you, and you, instead of losing those shadows, this could be a really good idea. Now, I wouldn't have said that you absolutely have to use these little dudes. I think there is probably a better way to do it. I think even if you did it in like a little pot, mixed it all up, and then put it, like scooped it back in or poured it back in that way, it might be a better idea. This, I just find that it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit sort of hard to sort of scoop it out of. I mean, maybe I just haven't got the technique right yet, but definitely a really good idea. The next thing that I'm going to be looking at from IsoClean is their brush cleaner. This little handy dandy charcoal, it smells beautiful, brush cleaner, and it comes with a little thing that you can put on your hand, on your fingers, and or like between your fingers, and it's got like little knobs all over it, so you can actually clean your brushes on it. It's nice and small, so I'm going to be trying that out just to see how good it is. My brushes are well in need of a clean, so I'm going to do that in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out for that, subscribe so that you don't miss it, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, obviously I would love it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week, and hopefully I will see you in my next one.